Hey guys, today is brought to you by DiveFans.com. It's a new app. If you want to find the coolest dive bars, Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, California, America, go to DiveFans.com. Welcome back. You're watching Happening Now with Hammer. Hey Brandi, what's going on today? What are we doing?
Drinking.
Amen to that, sister.
There's no keg, so no keg stands. Sorry, fellas. But we're also talking to all of these lovely gentlemen over here.
So it's back to Bar Tales. Here we are today, and we've got some of our favorite and least favorite bartenders around. And they know which ones they are. It's not a problem. So, gentlemen, introduce yourselves. So let's start with Brian.
Hello, I'm Brian Kleber, and I am definitely one of the least favorite bartenders in town. Cassidy's Bar and Grill. I also am an owner of the Wayfarer, and tell me what my shirt says.
Brian, we love the Wayfarer and we love Cassidy's, but we also love you. But we like the guy next to you too. Right, Cash?
Yeah, my name's Cash. I work over at the Wild Goose, and guilty with the association with all these guys.
And yeah. So.
And I'm Wilson. I'm the most loved patron but hated bartender that you'll ever find. And I work at the Beachcomber and Blackie's.
I'm Stanton. I work at the Alley Restaurant and been there 17 years.
Stanton, you've probably are the longest tooth in the group here, next to, well, longer than Cash. How many years you been tending bar?
32.
32.
Yeah, nonstop.
Yeah, and you were a banker, right?
Yeah, I worked at PEMCO doing overseas currencies.
So, you know, I've heard a lot of these stories, and I find them, they're fascinating to me. You got guys that have these amazing careers, and you just go, you know what? My amazing career is going to be behind the bar.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of personality arc. Tell me about it.
Well, that's what it is. It comes down to having passion and doing something you love to do. And when you start school and get your degree, get all your licensing, you don't know if you're really going to enjoy it. But when you do find something you do enjoy, you run with it, and before you know it, 32 years has gone by, and I'm still very content with where I am.
Brandi, could you imagine sitting behind a desk for 8 hours a day, just having to, hit that calculator and just do the banking stuff instead of me? I'd rather be out at the bar.
I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah, I was near there.
Sorry for those of you that enjoy that. I'm not quite certain that anyone enjoys that.
I don't believe anybody enjoys that.
That is why there are so many bar patrons.
That's right. Brian, could you see yourself as being an accountant?
I wasn't actually an accountant. I was in the financial world for 15 years.
What did you do?
I did commercial insurance premium financing, which is what I always wanted to do growing up.
It sounds fascinating.
No one knows what the fuck that is. It's a very niche market. It's like saying you're a fluff boy for gay midget training porn. It's a niche market, you know? So in 2000,
Well, I heard you did that also. That was,
that was Cash.
Okay.
He'll tell you the story.
short run.
He'll tell you the story on
There's a lot of money in
Saturday
that.
when he worked at a private party.
Yeah.
But I did the same thing. I was in the corporate world for 15 years. In 2008, I got screwed, blued, and tattooed. I got a severance package. I started working at a dive bar, and it's the best motherfucking job I've ever had in my life. And,
Damn right.
and I will do it for the rest of my life. People look at me and say, "Wow, you were in the corporate world. You're making hundreds of thousands of dollars." And now I say, "You know what? I'm having fun. I love fucking with people."
Well, it's not the money, it's the journey.
Yeah.
And too many people get stuck on that money thing, and they don't realize bartenders make a shitload of money. Number
Not when
one.
you're tipping.
I got to burn.
Cash, is that true? Come on now.
He tips me very well. I actually provide good service.
That's true.
It doesn't pay to be an asshole.
Well, my service.
Yeah. Brian, it does help if you've, the good service thing,
Yeah.
Little effort.
No, Brian's got great service.
His great service is being an asshole.
Yeah. There you go.
I do pay for that.
Well, Wilson, I haven't heard much different about you either.
Well,
Come on. We want you to get your ass off the bar stool yourself just to make a drink, right?
No, well, I do both at the same time. It's
Well,
great.
see?
Yeah.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah. Multitasking. It's a fine craft.
So, Stanton, tell me your funniest story. I mean, you've been doing this for so long, and out of all these cats, you seem the most straight-laced guy here. You got a couple kids at home. You've got a wife that's in the financial business.
Yeah.
Tell me the funniest story you've got in your repertoire.
I believe he
It
just
just
called
can't be
you a
about me.
square.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many of them, but at the alley, there was a guy that comes in, and it's closing time. He's trying to put on his hoodie. He's wasted. And he puts the hoodie on backwards. So his face is in the hood part. And he's shaking and he's trying, and there's probably about 4 or 5 people at the bar still. Lights are on, and I kept on saying, hey, it's on backwards. It's on backwards. And by the 5th time, he takes it off. He goes, oh, thanks, man, thanks. And puts it right back on, backwards again. And the guy at the bar says, that's a $10,000 video. You get that on video?
That's precious.
But it was another time, another bar, the chef was a full-blown alcoholic. And obviously you can't drink by the bar or in the kitchen. So he took a brand new Evian bottle that had the pop top and filled it with vodka. And the GM is in his office doing inventory for the liquor. And hot, sees this brand new bottle of Evian, pops it off, starts downing it, it's all vodka.
Oh boy.
And that same guy, that same chef, on a Friday night decides to take a piss in front of everybody in the alleyway and then goes right back on the line, starts cooking again, got fired for that one, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But there's crazy stories all day and night.
Wilson, you're at the beach ball.
Beachcomber.
Beachcomber, sorry.
And Blackie. So you used to work with Stanton at the alley back in the day.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got fired.
Were you the cook? so why'd you get fired? I gotta know this one.
Well, let's talk about the guy pissing in the alley. I mean, where do we go from there? It was a World Cup. I was just day drinking all day, and I knew Stanton was out of town, so
I was on
like,
vacation, yeah.
the boss is not going to know anything, who's who, what's what. So I came in the shift. All the regulars
you
like,
came in there
Yeah.
and said, what the hell are you doing right
all the
now?
regulars are like, oh man, Wilson, you got a long night ahead of you. I was like, oh, it's good. It's 6 o'clock. I get till 2. I'll be fine. Just keep drinking, Ended up cussing out one of the cocktail waitresses. Somebody was like, oh, you were pouring wine with your head turned talking.
So, let me ask you a
missed
question.
The glass by about 5 inches.
Let me ask you a question. Are you going to give that cocktail waitress back her Hello Kitty hat?
No. Hey. This is for my daughter. That's all right.
All right. No, that's cool.
all right.
All right.
Is she gonna watch this or?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Good lord. Me too.
But yeah, it was a long night, and it just, they called me the next day. I was like, yep, I understand. No problem. I'm out.
How about you, Cash? You're a little quiet over there.
Sorry, I was just thinking of a really funny alley story.
Oh, boy.
And I remember the first Sunday that I ever worked there by myself, and it was Halloween night. And it's brunch, so they do the all-you-can-drink champagne. Everybody's wasted. These 2 girls get in a big fight, and one of them is literally chasing them around from the bar, like around where you go by the line for the kitchen and through the dining room. She finally catches her at the front, and they're smacking each other in the face. Big thing is broken up. They go outside, and there's a guy dressed as a cop for Halloween. And he walks up and starts taking their statements. And the girls are so hammered that they think this guy's a real cop. You can tell this is obviously a Halloween costume.
Oh my
And then
God.
once they realize that they've been had, they start fighting again. Then the real cops came. But
Brandi, you weren't one of those girls, were you?
She hit me with a can of corn. You ever seen that video?
Yeah, until I got hit with a can of corn.
Did you buy that can of corn?
Yes, I bought the damn can she hit me with.
No.
No, of course not.
No.
Yeah. Hey, I wasn't there.
Yeah, never.
So, Brian, I know you're desperate to make money, but here you give your shirt away a lot. No, you don't give it away. You sell it a lot.
This is a funny story, Hammer, because you were actually at the bar, which was, I think it was your first time you've ever been to Cassidy's Bar and Grill, right? You never go there, right?
I think once.
Yeah. So you asked me a question. You said, "Why are you wearing just a normal Cassidy's T-shirt?" And I said, "Well, because someone just bought the shirt off my back for $100. So I sell the shirts off my back because I always wear funny shirts. Most of them are like, "Fuck you, you fucking fuck," "Shut up, bitch," "Zero fucks given."
How many beeps are there going to be? When
We're not beeping this one.
There'll be no more beeping. I had to talk about that.
Most gentlemen will give you the shirt off your back. Brian will solo you the shirt off
Yes,
his
we're
back.
He's a real gem, this fella.
bidding wars all the time.
And then he wants a tip.
And I'm very, very happy.
Lord
to get
forbid
this.
you do him wrong.
Yeah.
And I have one shirt that says "Just the tip, I promise." So
I've seen that shirt.
I have
Yeah.
all the shirts. So, but let's talk about millennials. Let's talk about how fun they are. Who wants to start?
Well, before we do that, I want to talk about the Wayfarer.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Tell me about your store up there. It's a cool place, Costa
Live
Mesa.
music venue. We were unable to have live music during COVID. We survived, thank God, and we just had the best month of our lives.
Congratulations.
For 6 years.
Yeah.
So it's great. We survived. Everyone wants to come out and see live music. Sega Genocide plays every Friday night, and they just kill it. And we have live music every single night. And we have great food, great happy hour, great everything. So
It's a big space. It's great.
come on out.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Wayfarer guys in Costa Mesa. Well, you'll get it all in the description later, but it's a really cool place. And if you like live music and cool people, you got to go there. So let's talk about millennials.
The Gen Zers.
Yeah, I was like, what do we consider millennials?
What's your favorite drink? What will you make me a drink? Excuse me, bartender. Come here. And I'm like, okay, we have a full bar, and they're like, oh, girls, what do you guys want to drink? I'm
Yeah.
like,
It'll take 5 more minutes of your
bye.
time.
And I just say goodbye.
Wait, where's the cocktail menu?
Bye.
No one has
And they're
any
like,
money.
okay, my favorite drink here, Jaeger. Drink it now.
Well, so here's the big difference. Cash, the other day you had a 21st birthday party?
Yeah, I worked at a 21st birthday party.
That sounds about right.
120 21-year-olds.
Shut the fuck up.
It was hell.
That's terrible.
We literally made $220.
That's like $1 a piece.
I mean, it was insane.
Tell them about your best tip offer.
I did get, well, that was a previous party. That was, I worked a Pride party, and first time ever in my career, I've been offered sexual favors instead of monetary tip.
What did she look like?
6'5", giant pink wig,
Tower down.
huge fake breast. Like,
Oh, yeah.
She was like, I do give the best blowjobs in the entire world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I actually do, but that ain't gonna pay my rent.
I did a drag queen bingo last week. And there's a patron of the bar that she's an older lady, but she likes to show her tits, like fairly often.
Where's this at?
Lake Forest. Anyhow, the drag queen comes out and she says that we're playing butthole bingo, which means, like you get a bingo out of the numbers that surround the free space, the butthole of the card.
Understood.
And the female that really likes to show her tits fairly often decided to pull her shorts to the side and pull her butt cheek to the side and expose her butthole.
Is that an instant winner?
She can proudly say
Bingo!
she can proudly say that she shocked the shit out of a drag queen. Nobody here can ever say that. Ever. And she said, honestly, maybe I'm a little ashamed of myself.
Yeah, well, when did that start
And she was
happening?
like,
Church.
then I'd probably do it again.
So, Stan, have you had any chicks try to pick you up lately?
No.
No.
Because I don't give off that vibe. I'm professional. I do my thing, and everyone knows I'm married. I've been with my wife for 24 years, married 20.
I feel like that doesn't stop any
Congratulations.
drunken
Yeah.
broad in a
He's got some
bar.
desperate ones in there. Look, and I've been in there and watched it. Come on, Steve.
Yeah.
Don't be
I'm a family
coy.
guy. I'm a family guy.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, well,
think it's
he's
happened
not
to
going to tell. His wife might see this
I would never.
podcast. I mean,
Oh,
come
shit,
on.
sorry.
He's got
All
chicks'
these
numbers
guys know my character.
flying out of his. We're not talking about your character. We're talking about their
Theirs.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing.
Them, not you.
He stays straight
Yeah.
line. They stay mouth open.
Well, you're the guy that'd walk up and say, "Hey, officer, do you know where I can get this ticket paid for?" I mean, you look like you're working for the PD, not the alley.
Yeah.
How about Wilson? How about you? You know that hat must do it for you.
Yeah, I get a lot of guys' numbers.
Yeah.
It's great. The mustache gives off the wrong vibe. I think. I don't know. The village people. I can't.
That's
make
it.
anything of it. Yeah.
Total fit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I work my way through it. you know.
Porn stash and pussy on your hat. Yeah, it's
right.
super
That's
classy.
a 70 porn stash right there.
He actually came into Cassidy's a couple of Sundays ago wearing just a bathrobe.
I did. Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. And you're going to be talking about that?
I didn't wear just a bathrobe.
How many times have you gone out just in a bathrobe?
Never.
Never?
No.
He did for a week straight.
It's glorious.
Yes.
During New Year's.
You gotta try it. It's you know. You wanna talk about?
Yeah, well, let's talk about that.
We'll
A
talk
week
about a good
straight from
time.
New Year's.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're on a bender. You put the bathrobe on. You're good.
On
That's
a
great.
bender.
Oh, come on. Just think
No,
about
Bender
it.
Brandy.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
she makes her her way out every
I'm
once in a
thinking
while.
you got a lot of phone numbers that week.
I did.
Yeah.
You know, just a lot of onlookers like, what the is wrong with this guy?
Still
So,
gets served everywhere. It's amazing.
Yeah, great front of line
It
guys.
is amazing.
Yeah, no questions asked. That's
Everyone
funny.
still
He's
serves
good.
him. Yeah.
Well, he has a
what about this
reputation.
guy in the bathrobe? Well, he's good.
fine, he's fine.
I think I had I was wearing the afro at that point too. I think it was. Yeah.
oh, that's perfect. You got it all going on there.
I'll tell you what. Next week I'll come in with the bathrobe and the afro.
Let's do that. So, in Newport Beach is kind of interesting. I'm sure this is all around the United States, but a lot of times people bring their dogs in to the bars. Do you guys allow dogs to come in if it's your regulars? I mean, do you guys do that at all? It's a weird question, but
If it's a busy bar to have a dog in there, it's like it's getting tripped over and kicked over, and it's too much sometimes. Yeah. Now, if you're an OG homie and you know to sit back in the corner and kind of keep it to yourself, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, we don't allow it indoors, but we have 2 patios, so they can have.
at the alley, so at the alley, I can have it out.
Well, they actually have a little.
We have a
little
doggy menu.
Yeah.
Actually.
You have a dog
do
menu?
you
That's
serve?
cool.
Just cut up chicken or a hamper.
Chicken gives my dog gas. So, like, what else you got?
So I know that the saloon does, and some of those guys. I used to go into the saloon with my past dog, and he'd sit right there at the bar stool and do nothing. And
They don't have a kitchen also, and sometimes you're just worried about the health department and what they're going to say or do.
Right.
And I was always anti-dog, but I just
Nobody has one.
adopted a puppy.
I
you
see that
adopted a
about
really
you.
cute puppy.
Thank you.
And the interesting thing that had stuck with me, Brian, that you said is that you were looking at another dog, and like 20 other people were looking at the same dog,
Yes.
and you said you would take,
I want the dog that no one else wanted.
yeah.
Because I said, how many applications have been filled out for my sweet little Abigail? And he said, no one's ever filled out an application for her, but there's like 5 or 6 other couples that wanted this other dog. And I said, well, let them have that. Let them fight over it. I want that dog. And she's got a bad paw. She was straight up out of the gutter in Tijuana. Someone rescued her and brought her to a shelter. And
There's a YouTube video about that too.
yeah,
Right?
This is your girlfriend, or like,
Oh,
what are we
it's a
talking about?
tearjerker.
It is.
It is a
Pardon?
tearjerker.
My
for sure.
girlfriend, my fiance. Whoa.
Oh, you touched a nerve.
No, we just adopted a puppy from a shelter here, Mutts in Need in Costa Mesa, great shelter, and yeah, they're doing great things. And someone rescued her out of a gutter in Tijuana and brought her to this shelter in Costa Mesa, and we just got her a week ago.
That's very cool. I met the puppy. It's a very unique, sweet dog, I got to tell
Got
you.
some problems, but yes.
Well, hey, look at all of you. We all have problems,
shit.
all right?
Hey, but you know
much
what?
time
That
you got?
guy hit the jackpot.
Yep.
Landed up with Cleaver.
Yeah, but
You know
for
what
the
I mean?
love of God, every one of you guys should have been in a gutter. Your parents should have went, Jesus. So, Cash, tell me, what's going on at the Wild Goose? I hear the line's getting longer and longer.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's busy. I always encourage the locals to come in during the week because we can definitely get you in.
Right.
But yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, it's packed. Expect a line for sure.
Is it mostly millennials?
During the day, it's definitely mixed.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of locals. Weekends, it has become a hot spot, and especially during COVID, we were open still, so we became like an LA hotspot. Everyone, like on Saturdays, was like, Santa Monica, Burbank, Studio City, and now they all still come down every weekend. So it's pretty interesting. Definitely a diverse crowd.
Well, the thing that's, that me being a local in Newport Beach that I like going to the places that I like to go to and seeing the people that I always see, all my buddies, right? All us Newport Beach bar flies. But now I go in there and it's like, I'm not digging the music. I'm not I mean, it's just not my thing.
Come in earlier. You'll be all right.
What do you mean come in earlier? Shit, I'm getting there at 11
Early
in the
bird
morning.
special, fella. Yeah.
What, 7:30 in the morning?
Know your crowd.
Perfect. I'll be
Perfect. Yeah, there you go.
No, but I know what you mean because I work at the Beachcomber. It's a
Yeah.
total tourist destination spot. 3-hour wait every day. Pelican Hill and Marriott shuttles people to us every hour on the hour. So you see no familiar face. It's all,
All tourists, yeah.
and it's a destination spot, and it's a lot of turnover, and just that's the end of it.
Well, you can't blame him. Who doesn't want to come to Newport Beach?
Yeah.
Right?
And especially there, it's you feel like you're in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
That old hidden village down there. with
But that's
Christmas
so cool. I mean, you're right there on the beach and all the bungalows and
Yep,
all that. I mean, it's just
exactly.
cool as hell, right?
Yep.
And just the experience, the walk getting there,
Yeah, that little trail down.
Yeah.
You walk it
Go
down.
through the tunnel.
It's paradise when you walk through it.
Yeah. I mean, that's very cool. That's a little different in my opinion because that really is a tourist place. You're not going to get a lot of us locals getting over there, right?
Well, it's a pain in the ass to get there.
Yeah. I mean, wherever I go, if it's the Alley or Cassidy's or the Goose, you want to ride your bike,
Yeah. Yeah, you're stuck in the middle of Newport Coast there.
Brandi, where are we going today?
Cassidy's,
Cassidy's.
where we always
Where
go.
we always go. That's right.
Yeah. Best burger
Best burger in town.
ever.
You know what?
Bartenders, No.
Best place to pick up Brandi. Hello.
I made a few of those.
Their burger is out of control, and I just, that's where we met.
That's where we met.
That's where we met.
How the hell did you get there?
How did I get there?
Yeah. How'd you find Cassidy's?
Oh, I've been going to Cassidy's for years. But
Best one night stand.
honestly, I was
That's
like
how
on
you get it.
I was on a
one-night
little
stand,
hotel
2017.
tour, hiding out from my crazy ex, and could walk there from the Lido house. Went there every single day, made some new friends, and got a fat ass from eating a burger every day. So
Some people appreciate that.
Some people really like it. A good burger and a fat ass, right? Right, Cash?
Oh, she was reading me the DMs earlier.
Why don't we have her read
You
you
can do a
a
whole
DM?
podcast on that right there.
we could spend hours.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for showing up today. These guys are fabulous. You got to come down to Newport Beach and check out these bars. You got to go to the Alley. You got to go to the Beachcomber. You got to go to the Wild Goose. You got to go to
Wayfarer.
Cassidy's. You got to go to Wayfarer, okay? And check these guys out. You're going to love it. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time on Happening Now.